Welcome back to another video. It's Bradford v Crawley match preview. Let me know your score predictions and thoughts going into a game in the comments down below. It's going to be a tough game because these won a decent one, although they've just come off the back of a 4-1 defeat to Mansfield. They're very good at home and we're very good at away. But it's a must-win game, and it's the type of game we definitely need to be winning. There's no if, buts and maybes about this. And let me know where you think we'll come in the run into the end of the season, because I don't think we're going to come in the top three. I think it's going to be too much of an ask, although maybe that's a very negative, pessimistic outlook on it. I'm very much looking forward to running because we haven't had, this much on a season for years. But I just don't think we'll have enough. And I think where I'll look back at the end of the season, what probably cost us were those 4 draws to Newport away, Walsall away, Hartlepool at home. Those 3 draws were big, and they're against teams that are struggling down there or are just bang mid-table. So it's a big game. We need to win it, and the next 3 games, I think, to have any chance of getting the autos, we've got to win all 3. Even though Sun at home is going to be a really tough game, we've got to be winning all 3. Crawley have had 1 defeat in 6. That was that 4-1 defeat to Mansfield. That was after 6 straight defeats. I think Lindsay's come in. He's doing a really good job, but maybe the honeymoon period's over. Hopefully we can capitalise on that. And they've only lost 1 home game in the new year. We haven't lost away in the new year. I think we'll just finish probably 4th or 5th, just outside the automatic spots. I think, well, in terms of actually realistic ideal for Bradford City, in terms of the other teams running, I think Northampton have probably guaranteed 7 points from now to end of the season. So that'll put them on 77. And then they only need 2 wins from Bradford City, Sutton, Carlisle and Tranmere to then get the 82 points, what I think is 82, 83 points that we need to get into a top 3. So I think Northampton have pretty much got it nailed on, although a couple of tricky games, but I don't think they're going to lose all 4 or just win one of those. Stevenage, I think they'll probably get around 82 points. I think they've got some relatively easy fixtures, and I think they'll definitely have enough to get over the line. So that means we need to be getting around 80 to 83 points, which means we need around 18 points from where we are now, and we're currently on 64 points. That's going to be a real tough battle for us, considering our running. We've got some really tough fixtures. We've got Crawley now, Rochdale, Sutton, and that's why I say we need to be winning all those 3, because I think we'll probably beat Crawley. We have to beat Crawley, and then if we beat Sutton and we beat Rochdale, that's 9 points. We beat Swindon and Gillingham, that's 15. Then we need to be winning. If we beat Crewe, that's 18. But then, we're not going to win all those, and the likelihood of us going unbeaten is very unlikely. So if we lose to Northampton and Dorient, it'd be very Bradford City to draw against Crewe away, and draw to Gillingham, Swindon and Sutton. So I don't know. I don't think we're going to get into top 3. Into the results, a massive 3-2 win against Grimsby, which probably gives you a slimmer of hope. Big home win. Coming back from 2-1 behind, showed good character to win that. 0-0 draw to Carlisle, a 2-2 draw to Hartlepool, a 1-1 draw to Newport, and a 0-0 draw to Walsall in our last 5. Their last 5, like I said, that 4-1 defeat to Mansfield, but previous to that, they drew 1-1 against Grimsby at home, drew 1-2-0 against Rochdale at home, drew 1-1 against Donny at home, won 1-0 away from home against Wimbledon. So although they're on a decent run, when they've come up against a top team at the higher end of the table in Mansfield, they come unstuck and they got smashed. Whereas they're getting those points against the teams around them. So like I said, they're sat in 22nd, just outside the relegation zone, which again we need to be winning. Key players, they've got some decent players. Aidson, decent player, 7 goals, 6 assists this season. He's having a good season. He's had better seasons. Telford, 9 goals in 36 games this season. Obviously had a fantastic season last season. Recently he's doing alright as well. He's got 2 goals in his last 3 games. Past and presents, our Mediotes, currently at Crawley. I think they had Marshall there as well this season. Dominic Pollian as well. We had him for about a season, didn't really do well at City. Went to Crawley, didn't really do well there. And he's currently at Ebbsfleet United, and he's doing very well there in National League South. Great season for him over there, but he was just one of those average players that we ended up having, one of those average strikers that we always seem to have, which we could end up having if we don't tie Andy Cook down to a contract. Let me know what your thoughts on that. It's one of those. I think we do need to do it, but he's a motivational player, and I think if we can keep him motivated, I think we'll keep him scoring. But his record for City just keeps getting better and better and better every week. He's now 46 goals for City, level with George Murphy and David Lane. That's joint 31st of all time. 4 goals away from being a 6th man in Bradford City history to score 30 goals in one season. I reckon he'll do that. I reckon we'll probably finish in the playoffs, and I reckon he'll get a goal or 2 in there. And then obviously, through to the end of the season, we've got 7 big games, so I reckon he'll definitely get over 30. And most goals in a season since Dean Windass, that were 28 goals in 2004-2005. But like I say, our away form is very good. We are currently one of 4 teams who are still unbeaten away from home in the 92 in 2023. That is Brighton, Burnley and Luton Town. Some big games, some big teams in the EFL. We're one of them. My team, let me know yours in the comments down below. Let me know what formation you pick as well. I'm going to do a community poll on it. I'm going to go with a 3-4-1-2, so basically a 3-2-1-2. No, sorry, a 5-2-1-2. I think we need to go for it, but obviously go for it quite disciplined, and don't just go all gung ho. Go with it with some good organisation to it, because we don't want to get thrashed. But obviously, Lewis in goal, fantastic keeper. Made a couple of mistakes in the last couple of weeks, but he's still obviously a great goalkeeper, and one of our best players this season. Halliday in right wing back. I think he's one of the most underrated right backs in the league. Even I'm guilty of doing it. He's been very good for us this season. Matty Platt, I don't think he does deserve to lose his place in the team. I think he's been decent all season. A couple of shaky games recently. Distribution of ball ain't good enough. Maybe if I were to play a fault back, I probably would drop Platt and go Stubbs and Critchlow, because we need to be good on the ball against Crawley. But yeah, I'd definitely play him in the back 3. Stubbs as well, I think he's been brilliant since coming in from Exeter. Great steal. Critchlow as well, I want to see him back in the team, and also I think we need him back in the team for his ability on the ball and the way he brings it out from the back. The ball gets, it gets out quicker, and also we keep it on the floor more as well. So Critchlow in left centre back, Bowler in left wing back. I could have gone Gilead in left wing back and gone Smallwood and East, but I would go Bowler in left wing back, that pacey wing back who I think he does deserve another win in the team. I think his first game against Stockport was terrible, and then first half against Mansfield were good, then he picked up an injury. So I think with a one of games he'll get good, and I think he'll do well. And he hasn't been injured for a while. It's just somehow Liam Rydell's keeping him out of the team. Whether he should be or not, I don't know, but I'd definitely give him another go. And I think if it ain't working, you just bring East on and go Gilead in left wing back. Gilead in, Smallwood in midfield. I think Gilead scored in training today apparently. That's a great bit of information. But he scored obviously on the week, and I think he's got that potential now to really kick on to end of the season. I think he's had a really good season all season. Probably underappreciated. All the running he does off the ball, and then the running he does with the ball. He does carry the ball well from midfield, so yeah, I'd definitely play him with Smallwood, who I think stepping up. He's playing in these big games at home, and he's looking like a standout player, looking like he's having a captain's performance as well, and yeah, he's definitely having his best one in the side. Walker in the number 10. I just want him to he scored on the weekend, but I think he's still got loads to give us. Like many of the players have been saying it all season, haven't we? But I think he's still got that bit of quality that he can really give us. And we're just waiting for him to score a goal from outside the box. But it's just a season-defining goal, and maybe we'll get it against Crawley, maybe at home against Sutton, which will be a great atmosphere. So I'd definitely stick with Walker, and then Cook and Derbyshire up front. Cook, like we've already briefly touched on him, unbelievable, and Derbyshire with him up top. When Derbyshire came on, he changed the game in the last game, and I think him and Cook have a good partnership, and they have a good understanding of each other. Maybe that experience, of them both being experienced players in the Football League and Derbyshire across Europe as well. I think they have a really good understanding, so I'd play them too. I'm going to go 3-1. I think we've got to go for it, they'll probably get one on counter. But I'm going to go Derbyshire and Cook on the score sheet and Gilead, why not? So let me know your score predictions in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts going into a game as well. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Have a good one.